Through collected data from a game of Aussie rules, it was evident that energy is supplied to my body via the CP system, lactic acid system, and the aerobic system. The creative phosphate system is a high intensity and heart rate for a short duration of time. It is usually used for quick bursts of sprints. The lactic acid system is also a high intensity, but is used for longer durations of time. The aerobic system is a sub-maximal intensity and is in use when a person is walking or jogging. Throughout the game, I used all three systems, but the predominant system that I used was the lactic acid system. It is observable that I was an effective player because my heart rate was mostly above 85% of the time that I was playing. This means that I was always running for the ball and was getting involved most of the time. Therefore, I was an effective player for my team. There are three types of energy systems that humans use. These three systems are the aerobic system, the CP system, and the lactic acid system. The aerobic system is the slowest system out of all three. It gets its fuel from glucose, fats, and rarely protein. The aerobic system is used in endurance or long duration activities. The aerobic system lasts for over 5 minutes with an intensity of less than 80%. The system could be used in an AFL game when having a rest after a sprint. The CP system is a very rapid system that is used in short sprints and bursts. The CP system has a chemical fuel called creative phosphate. It is used from an 85 to 100% intensity. This system can only work for up to 10 seconds, otherwise ATP production runs out. The CP system would be used in an AFL game to quickly sprint for the ball before the opposition gets it. The lactic acid system is also a rapid system. Its source of fuel is glucose. The lactic acid system is used in high intensity activities but lasts longer than the CP system. It has a duration of 1 to 2 minutes at an 85 to 100% intensity. The lactic acid system would be used in AFL while playing in the midfield because midfielders do a lot of running at a high intensity. Over a 15-minute game of AFL, I collected data of my distance, speed, and heart rate. My maximum heart rate as a 15-year-old male is 197.5, and my resting heart rate is 65. The four training zones are the energy efficient or recovery zone, the aerobic zone, the anaerobic zone, and the red line zone. This is my graph from a 15-minute game of AFL. As can be seen on the graph, I am using the lactic acid system in two instances. The times that I'm using this system is around the 2 to 4 minute period and the 11 to 12.5 minute period. Both times I have a higher heart rate than 85% of maximum heart rate, and they last between 1 to 2 minutes. In this graph, I use a CP system around 14.30 minutes and 6.40 minutes. Before my quick sprint, I had just had about 3 minutes rest, which is enough time for my CP system to restore. I use my aerobic system at about the 9 to 11 minute stage of the game. It is observable that I am using less than 80% of my maximum heart rate. That is why I was using the aerobic zone. Here is a comparison of all three systems throughout the game. The lactic acid system is blue, the CP system is red, and the aerobic system is green. As can be seen, the lactic acid system was the predominant system that I used throughout the 15-minute game. During the 15 minutes of the game, I played in midfield. In AFL, midfield involves a lot of running because the ball is often in the middle of the pitch, and midfielders are expected to help defend and attack. I am an effective player on my team because the predominant system I used was the lactic acid system, which a midfielder should be using if they are always involved and helping their teammates. Activities that could help train the anaerobic zone are high-intensity sprints for 400 meters with a 2-minute break and a high-intensity interval training with a 10-second sprint and 10-second rest repeated 10 times. These trainings should not be done more than 3 times a week, otherwise the body would get worn out and would not be able to recover. Through my 15-minute AFL game, it was evident that I used lactic acid system most of the game. Through having a heart rate higher than 85% for most of the game, I was an effective player in the midfield for my team.